This example is for lesson 4.1. Example 5. Find the measures of the sides of the isosceles triangle KLM with base KL. First of all, you have to remember what the parts of an isosceles triangle are. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are the same. We call those sides the legs. And the side that is not the same, normally it's written on the bottom, but it doesn't have to be. It's called the base. Okay, so the base is the oddball side. In this case, our base, according to the question, is KL. So that means that KM and LM are the same length. Now anything that's the same length can be set equal to each other. So that means that 4D minus 13, which is KM, should be equal to LM, which is 12 minus D. And then from here, all I have to do is solve for D. I would start by adding D on both sides. And that would get me 5D minus 13 equals 12. And then I would add 13 to both sides, which results in 5D equals 25. And the last step is to divide by 5. That cancels out the 5. D is equal to 5. Okay. Now, if this question asked me to find D, I would be done. But it doesn't. This question asked me to find the measures of the sides, which means I have to take this 5 and substitute it in for D on all three sides of my triangle. So, for side KL, that's equal to D, which is 5, plus 6. KL is equal to 11. Now, side LM is equal to 12 minus D. So that's 12 minus D, which is 5. And that's equal to 7. Now I know KM is the same as LM, so that means KM, I don't need to figure that one out. KM and LM are the same, they're congruent, which means that KM is also equal to 7. So KM equals 7, LM equals 7, and KL is equal to 11.